What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's the Dadbod Golf Pod, episode 84. We are proud members of the Believe Podcast Network, the #1 podcast network for professionals. It's Tuesday, the low-key worst day of the week, because it's not Monday, but it's too far away from Friday, and it just teases you. And our golf course is closed on Tuesdays. Who cares? We're here to rock and roll and get you going, help give you a little spark to get you through the rest of the week. It's Kyle and Nate. Ben, once again, is out. We're thinking about him and his family, and we'll, keep thinking about him, and he'll be back with us soon. So, Nate, how's your Tuesday going, buddy?
It was a beautiful day, as it always is on Tuesdays, with our golf course being starkly empty, except for the maintenance guys. I think if you look at the history of weather since I've joined that club, probably out of the 400 Tuesdays, there's been 397 of them. 397 have been perfect.
Yeah.
But,
you could probably gamble on that. I bet you if you could get a line, if there was a line to bet on that the day your course was closed, it will be a beautiful day. You could probably find it on Betonline.ag. It's the #1 place, fastest growing place to bet online. They got a new desktop, new mobile website. You can sign up today and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. You give them $100, they're going to give you 50 back. Just use promo code BLEAV50, BLEAV 50 to receive your bonus. They got everything you can even dream of to bet on, all the sports, basketball, golf, baseball's over now, NHL, boxing, UFC, whatever. I think I saw they had like highlight, one of those that crazy. I mean, you can bet on cricket. You can bet on all. If you're a big cricket guy, you know all the ins and outs of cricket, you can absolutely dominate it at this place. Bet online is the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports. Bet online, where the game starts. Nate, something else about Tuesday, it just makes us sort of angry, and sometimes anger can carry over to the golf course. And we saw a very intriguing Golf Digest article we wanted to go through and talk about. And basically, it's the top 10 ways to handle your anger on the golf course, to prevent a blow up. We've probably all seen them. We've probably been guilty of it. Nate, are you guilty of a big time on course blow up?
So I had my biggest blow up was when I was 12 or 13. I had saved up my money and bought this 3-wood, TaylorMade burner 3-wood. And
elite.
That was one of the first clubs I bought with my own money.
Was it the copper looking one?
No, it was like the first one with like the lines on the top that came in and went back.
Gotcha.
So I'd hit it pretty rough all day. Used to have a push cart, so my bag's just sitting there, and I hit it bad, chunk it into the water or something. And I'd say I've slammed it into the ground harder than that, but I kind of smacked it against my bag. Well, shafts, as we know from Victor Hovland and Danny Lee, all it takes is the right combination of things. It hit the leg of my bag and snapped in half. So my dad was pretty upset with me. He made me pay to buy a new shaft and replace it, as a lesson learned on anger on the golf course. I didn't really learn much of a lesson. I haven't broken a club since then, but Kyle can attest. I think it's important to set the stage here. I'm a furious golfer. Kyle is not. Kyle is he mutters to himself a little bit. I don't know how much we want to say right now, if we just kind of want to get into this as we go through this list.
Yeah, let's get into the list and just kind of go through it as we go. So,
have you ever broken a club?
I've broken multiple clubs.
Okay, nice.
I've broken multiple clubs. I've broken 2 clubs out of this new set that I've had for less than 2 years. So, and both were pretty ridiculous. So,
I love watching somebody break a club. It becomes like the gladiator type thing. Like you want to watch chaos.
No, I know. No, just keep going.
Yes.
There's a funny video where this guy's out in the parking lot after a round and he's walking through his whole bag and he's like, Oh, the 60 degree. You can't hit that first. And then he just snaps it. And you're like, oh, the 5-iron. You sculled that in the water on 6 and then breaks it. It's stuff like that. The club breaking is the ultimate. If you can witness a club breaking and it's not you, it's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. It
I
always
like the people who are really casual, like they don't even realize that they're doing it. Like they hit it and they don't really react, and they just kind of look around and they just snap it and they don't say anything. They walk off the tee box.
those guys could also be serial killers.
A good friend of ours who I think is going to be on the show with us tomorrow, Tommy. I played behind him and I've walked up to his putter stuck in the like fringe next to the green. It just broken in half and just one of the shafts is stuck in. So then you're just showing off to everybody that you've broken one.
My favorite is like it's not only just seeing it happen. So that's one thing, but like if you don't see it happen, but you see the evidence of it, like like the one where like you can always see the slits in the ground where it's like a straight slit where somebody like buried a club.
That's the only thing it could have been.
That's the only thing it could have been. It's like it's not a divot. It's definitely not a divot. It's not it's
just a dent.
Like, it's a dent in the grass or like a slash where the face of the club just slashed through the ground. Those
you see like a huge divot where they chunked it, and then right next to it, it's just a slash mark where they immediately just recoiled and smacked the ground.
Oh, if you got multiple things and you can replay the story in your head, that and you can like make like it's evidence, like you're trying to solve a mystery. That's even better. You
got like little 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here's number 1 on the list of ways to contain yourself to avoid an on-course blow up. Okay. Number 1 is allow yourself some anger, but obey the 5-second rule. In other words, it's okay to be mad.
Let it all out.
Let it all out. An intense rage, but don't let it go over 5 seconds. Nate is the king of this, I believe. After every hole that there's a bogey or a bad hole, Nate has an explosion of rage. But it fizzles super quick. It's like out there and then it's gone.
Yeah, I would characterize it as a string of champion cussing.
Yes,
directed at myself.
A lot of dog cussing himself.
And I there's some of my favorites. I like to, and it's funny because now the guys I play with are so used to it. Like I'll cuss myself really hard, and they'll be like, "Oh, you forgot the part where you wear short shorts, or that you were homeschooled, or like if I leave out a diss towards myself."
Yeah.
But yeah, every once in a while I play with somebody who's not ready for it, and it'll throw them off a little bit. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Idiots a go-to. Idiot's one of your go-tos for sure.
Yes. Never been able to do anything good in your life. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not clutch. You never make a play.
Yes.
You never done anything good in your life.
Second string your whole life. I like, yeah.
Those are good. Those are good. It's just absolutely just tear yourself
completely self-deprecating apart. To the max.
I'll go. I pretty much will. If my bigger fits of rage are all like, you're such an idiot, or you why do you even play golf? Stuff like that, whine it, or I think about the one at the member when I hit the ball out of bounds, and that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? That's just 5 seconds of rage. 5 seconds of rage. I like it.
Really sarcastic.
Oh yeah.
You'll 3-putt for like the third time. It's like, well, like obviously, I was gonna 3-putt. Like, I love 3-putts. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2 on the list is sort of flies in the face of number 1, but it said to contain your anger and be like Jordan Spieth. In other words, Jordan does the Jordan, or come on, he does the Jordan stuff, but it's never like it's contained, where it's not just, there's not like outlandish language or physical reactions. It's just, Jordan.
It's always just like Jeepers. It's so vanilla.
Yeah. Pretty lame, to be honest.
You got to lead in a major by 1 shot and you hit it in the water on 12. I was like, Jordan. Silly
what are
boy.
You thinking?
Come on.
What are you thinking?
Jordan.
Sidebar. Tiger Woods has some of the best cussing compilations of himself in the history of golf. If you just go Google Tiger Woods cussing compilations, it's absolutely bad. The best one, this isn't even him cussing. It's the one he was at the Masters and he's like, Tiger Woods, you suck.
He says Tiger. He cusses
Tiger
at himself in the
Woods.
third person constantly.
Tiger Woods, you suck. He says it to himself, just so perfect. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
There's,
Go ahead.
I guess that's all tape to blade because there's a lot of,
Yeah.
it's a golf broadcast on Sunday afternoon, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, there's a lot of Vern apologizing after a Tiger blow up. It's pretty fun.
Expletive, yeah.
Oh, we're sorry you heard that. But
it looks like Tiger is a little bit upset at that shot.
yeah, he likes GD too. That's one he goes to quite a bit.
Yeah, that one's still tough.
That one's tough.
I
Number 3, direct your anger outward, not inward. And I think this is good because if you stew on something, if you just stew on it, it'll just continue to build. And like, then it's like a runaway freight train. You can't grab and you can't reel it in. It's good to get it out. Anything
I think you would characterize a club throw. I think club throws are important. I think that sometimes they're necessary. There's plenty of opportunities to throw your club where you can go pick it up and it's unharmed. Like I do that regularly. A bad drive, approach, whatever it is, you sling that club. It's all the anger out in that 5 seconds, and then you're done. You go pick it up. Just think about it for half a second. I've had some throws that I've had to stop on. I'm like, okay, this is not worth losing my 9-iron into a creek. But if I think I can clear the creek, let it go.
If you get in a safe spot, I'll tell you this is another good one. When you go get back in the cart, punch the gas really hard with your foot. It causes no pain to anybody. That makes a loud noise and it makes you feel better. Just punch the gas down. You're not gonna. It's not a drag racer, so you're not gonna take off.
Just shows everybody how mad you are.
Yeah, kick the gas pedal as hard as you can, slam it down, and move on. Get it out.
I like dropping the club right after impact because that has no effect on the club and it's instant disdain. And then they kind of get you out of the way, and then you have to go chase it down. It's a little embarrassing. I've slung some drivers down the fairway, and you have to like walk down and get it, and then meet your guy at the cart. If you're riding by yourself, then you just got to trek back to the cart.
Back to club throws. Okay, so the best club throw that you're guaranteed not to ever hit anybody. So this is always how I broke my clubs. So it's the finish. So you finish up here, and it's the immediate cast. It's a recoil, but you let it go. It's a recoil that lets go, and you're trying to throw it, 5 feet in front of you. But if you catch it, if you catch it correctly, it will snap. The club will actually snap. I've got 2 in this set that are proof of it. Go ahead.
I like to wind up and kind of go baseball style. And
see the work. I'll worry about that because if you hold on to it too long,
yes,
all hell could break loose.
So. Yes, you can yank it. Yeah. And I got in a place where I had thrown them so often that I would hit a bad shot, and I would hear it. The guys be like, throw it. And then you have to. Then you start rearing up, and like you hear them cheering, and you whip it. Yes.
The best when you do the cast is if you do it just right, it'll like wagon wheel down the fairway. It'll just like wagon wheel, like it'll just
take a big bounce and keep going. Yeah,
and it'll be like kicking over, end over. Those are pretty good too. Those are.
You gotta be careful early morning because you can get that grip pretty wet.
That's true.
Early morning throw.
The whole early morning throw. All right,
first tee, just ripping it off the tee.
Yeah. Number 4, remember the rule, but don't direct it outward at your playing partners. So. Don't be a douche. If you're mad, first of all, you're probably not that good. So don't you shouldn't be that mad anyway. But don't take it out on your people you're playing with. Oh, you're walking in my line, or I heard you talking in the back. Don't do that stuff. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy for sure. Number 5, this is a good one. Commit to not whining. Whiners are tough. Whiners are tough. The
Tough
green.
mental state.
Yeah. These greens are, it's all about, these greens suck, or, whining about the course or the conditions. That's tough. That's a tough look.
My dad used to, when he lived in Birmingham, he played with this guy all the time, just a regular. It was like him and this other guy were like the two guys were always out at the state park course, kind of like rivals. Like they were, they just would see each other and there was like a lot of glaring. But this guy was, he would talk about how the tee boxes were uneven. Like he'd hit a bad shot and be like, dude, these tee boxes, like I can't get a good lie on this tee box. I'm like, dude, this may not be the nicest course you ever played, but I just guarantee you that you can look at the tee box and you can see that it is not uneven enough for it to affect your shots. This is not a side hill lie.
No,
if you're complaining about how level a tee box is, you may have a whining problem.
You got a club length. Pick your spot.
You
ought to be able to find a spot. You ought to be able to find a spot.
You shouldn't even be thinking about it. You shouldn't even be thinking about, it takes a fairly steep hill before I really start thinking about the implications of the level.
Exactly. Exactly. Number 6, see trouble as the opportunity. Be Sevi Ballesteros. In other words, if you hit one out in the woods, you got to think, how can I make a heroic par like Sevi would? Right. So we're going to get a lot of those opportunities. So this is a good one. This is one you need to write down. Okay, how can I make par from there? How can I make par out of that bush or from behind that tree? That's a good mindset to have.
Here's your new mantra. I got this from Doc, a guy I play with very often. He will hit one OB in the water, whatever, off the tee. And he'll be like, it's a really weird place to make par from. And he'll go and he'll make par. He'll drop and hit it to 4 feet and make par. So
love it. That's huge. That's a good one. That's a good mindset to have. I like this one. Number 7, understand your mental state at the start of the round.
This is important.
It's very important. Know where you are before you tee off. You could have woken up in a bad mood or woken up then before you go into the tee shot, before you go off that first tee, this could be a bad round. Know where you are before you tee off.
Win before you begin.
I like this one too. Number 8, avoid cliches that don't help you. So, yes. Oh, hey, none of us are pros out here, or hey, just enjoy being outside on a beautiful day. In other words, you're saying these really sarcastic things to try to make yourself better, but really it just makes yourself a lot more mad.
There's nothing enjoyable about being outside on a golf course shooting 94 on a beautiful day. Like you don't get enjoyment out of that. So don't even act like it's a beautiful day. If you want to enjoy a beautiful day outside, go on a walk or go to the beach. Don't play golf.
There you go. Number 9, know that it will stop mattering, weather the storm. This kind of may seem contradictory, but it's meant in a positive way. If you manage to control yourself on the 3rd hole a month ago to let the peak of anger wash over you, I can guarantee this is not making any sense. Because you're reading it from a dude's perspective. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let's move on to number 10. If you lose it, forgive yourself. That's the tough one. Nate, can you forgive yourself?
I've been pretty hard on myself after 3-putting throughout my life. So I don't know. Me and myself have a lot to work through in that regards, because I've really torn myself down.
It's hard.
Walking off some greens.
3 putts, blowing a drive out of bounds. Those are tough. What's the one thing that you do in a round, Nate, that really it's hard for you to get over? Like if you do something that's really hard for you to get over, what is it?
Bogey in a par 5 when I had like an iron in my hand to reach. Like not only is it reachable, but maybe I have like 5 or 6 iron into a par 5 and I make bogey. That's like a double bogey basically. Yeah. You're staring. You're in the back of your mind. There's an eagle that's just entered the conversation, and you make bogey.
I think mine's got to be mine's got to be three putting, but not just like any three putting, like three putting from 20 feet or three putting
Like when the
from,
birdie is realistic.
or three putting when you're on a par 5 and 2, and it's not just it's not like a 65, 70 foot lag putt. It's just, an average 25, 30 footer, and you either blow it way by or leave it way short on a, you got a downhill putt or something like that. And then you mess around and three putt. Three putts to me are the ones that it takes me a while to get over. I should do number one, take 5 seconds, blow it out, punch that gas pedal, and just move on. But three putts for sure.
Oh, and we could go all day about things that frustrate you, but like a forced carry over a bunker with green to work with, but you still think about the bunker so much that you hit it in the bunker.
The only thing you can't do.
That one's tough. Yeah, only thing is it's not like you're not even short sided. Like just you just have to advance it over the bunker and land it within a 10-foot circle around the hole, and you just can't stop thinking about it, and somehow you quit on it and you hit it in the bunker.
I say that a lot too. That's the only thing thing you couldn't do. That's another one that I'll go to quite a bit. Let me tell you one thing that you could use, and you'll never have to forgive yourself for shopping there, and that is Swannies.co. You shop at Swannies.co, you're never gonna have anger, and you're never gonna have to forgive yourself because you're gonna be fired up. Swannies.co. Use coupon code DadbodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off your next order. They got everything: polos, pullovers, vests, hoodies, everything. They got it. Check them out. We love working with them, and we want to keep supporting them. So y'all support them too. Swannies.co. Check them out. All right. Enough talking about anger. Let's talk about this could be funny because we've all heard these. This is another Golf Digest article, and it's the most insufferable golf sayings that need to die yesterday. And this is hilarious because we've all heard these sayings, and we're going to run through these and talk about them. Maybe we like some of them. Maybe you like some of them. Maybe you don't. But these are some of the most insufferable sayings that need to die yesterday.
You want to hit him with a little alternate shot, Kyle? You want to tee off and hit him with a little alternate shot going down the list?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Just in honor of the Ryder Cup,
Yeah, sure. You started off.
Okay, I'll tee off. Yeah. Okay, I'm Titleist 1 with it. No, I'm kidding. Okay, insufferable golf sayings. Hit them straight / play well. I have no problem with these phrases. The article says, like, what are you going to tell people? Like, I hope you hook them and play like crap. I think he's being a little bit negative here. I love hit them straight. I say that to everybody all the time.
My thing is though, like, well, no, that's what I'm going to like. In other words, that's like saying, hey, don't forget to breathe, or like, hey, have breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Like, you're just saying it's redundant. It is kind of redundant.
You want people at the grocery store to stop saying like, have a good day. Like, hey, have a good day. Oh no, just kidding. Hope your day sucks.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I get where you're saying. I get where he's coming from. Like, well, no crap, I'm going to try to hit straight, or no crap, I'm going to try to play.
If you and me are sitting at lunch and I have to go back to work, and you are going to play golf, what do you want me to hope you 3-putt?
No, you don't have to be negative. I don't know. Have fun.
Okay, good. That's much better than play well or hit them straight.
I say hit them straight all the time. I do too. And now I like, especially to like people that are much better at golf than me. So now I'm like second guessing myself and thinking I'm annoying them every time I've ever said.
Oh, Blaine. Hey, hit them straight, bud.
Hit them straight this week. We need to do we'll do a quick little recap of Corn Ferry at the end of this. All right. So number 2, that's not going to hurt you.
I got no problem with this.
Well, it depends. Okay. Like, you can't, it's gotta be legitimate. It can't be just let me try to pick you back up. Like, let's say you top one off the tee. That's not going to hurt you. Well, technically you're right. It's in play. So it's not going to hurt. Or here's another one. I hope this isn't on the list. This is a close second. It's a par 5. You got a lot of shots after the first one.
3-shot hole. Just say 3-shot hole after somebody tops their drive or something.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I think of this in a situation where like it's a par 5 and you've hit a decent drive and maybe you worm burn your 3-wood a little bit. So like instead of possibly being greenside, you're like 70 yards short. It's really not hurting you. Like it's not helping you. It's not what you wanted to do, but like you haven't put yourself in a bad position.
Right. I got you.
But yeah, guys who are like
context matters. You got to be able to. It's yeah, exactly. Or maybe someone hit it, and it's a new course they haven't played, and you've played it. Like it may be somebody you got to guess, and they're playing on your home course, and they hit it to a spot where they think they're in trouble. Then
that's a corner or something. Yeah,
that is an appropriate time to use it. Otherwise, I that can get that can kind of tough. Nate, hit the next one.
It opens up over there, which again, context, like maybe you haven't played the course, or now it is kind of condescending if you say that to somebody who plays the course as much as you do. Like they don't know that it opens up down there.
My favorite time to use it is when it doesn't open up over there. That's my favorite time to use. Yeah, it opens up over there.
Someone just blasts one into a neighborhood,
and they know that it doesn't open up over there. That's the best time. That's the best time to use it. That is the best time to use it. Hey, it opens up over there, or they're semi pissed because they just blew 4 streets over, and you drop that one in there.
Up over there.
It definitely will get a couple of laughs. Write that one down. Go ahead.
Sounded good or struck. That was struck well. That is a really passive aggressive diss. Like you said, someone who just absolutely torches one into the woods.
Yeah. Like,
or just yanks it.
Well, this isn't a sound game. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Sounded good. I'm in somebody's big green egg over there in the cul-de-sac. But it sounded good, so put me a stroke down. I mean,
hey, congrats on great contact. Your club was hooded, but you just smoked it.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good one. So you did that one right. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Good speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Again. This is all about context. And you can really use this as a diss. You can really use this as a diss too. But like if you say good speed, but I'm like 5 feet right, 5 feet short, who cares if I'm pin high? Like, don't say good
misread
speed.
it completely.
Yeah, you just misread it completely. It says if your 20-footer is 7 to 8 feet offline, don't even think about going with the a good speed line. That's silly. That's silly. A good time to diss someone blows one by the hole.
Oh, good speed
there.
Yeah.
Or someone leaves their putt 5 feet short. That's a good time to drop it.
Rolling right along into that, this is kind of like a three variations of the same phrase. Had the line, if you hit it, you had it, or never up, never in. So it's like people will be like, man, if I just hit it, like you leave a putt 4 feet short, but like that was Jaws.
Right. It was right in the heart.
Right in the heart if I just hit it. Like, well, first of all, you didn't.
Yeah.
Second of all, you don't know because there's
it's geometry.
That you just don't know.
The geometry. Like if you hit it harder, it wouldn't be on that line. Like, come on, like that's got to be the dumbest saying, and we say it all the time. Golly, if I hit it, you hit it, you make it. You hit it,
it has to be completely straight in order for that to be true.
And, it has to literally
majority of the putts that you hit are not.
It has to be the flattest putt in the whole wide world, and you were in the literally dead center. That's the only way that putt ever makes sense.
How many times do you hit a putt that you just think is absolutely panties 8 inches out and you miss it?
Yeah.
Exactly. It breaks right at the end, bump, lips out, whatever. Right.
Yeah. Speed is big. If you leave it short, it's not going to go in, and it wouldn't have gone in if you hit it short. If you would have to miss the putt, low, basically. Right. Yeah, you have to miss the putt on the low side for that saying to win. If you leave it in the heart and you say, if you hit it, you make it, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Scientifically, you're wrong. All right, go ahead.
I did the last one, but I'll do it again. I'll go again.
Oh, okay, I got it. So this is a kind of another one. At least you gave it a chance. I love it.
That's when they've got longer coming back than they did to start off with.
See, these are good. These don't need to die. These need to be used. You need to use these correctly. You need to use these for humor, right? These
gamesmanship.
For gamesmanship. At least you gave it a chance. That's when your homie blows it. Like you said, he's got a 6 foot putt, and then he's got an 8 foot putt coming back. At least you get. At least.
But hey, look, you're never gonna make it if you leave it short.
Hey, 100% of short putts never go in. That kind of
Michael Jordan,
that kind of thing. Oh, God, love it. All right, what's the next one?
Pretty good from there. I have no problem with this because it's the article acts like it's a diss towards your previous shot. It doesn't necessarily mean that your previous shot was bad. It could mean you got a bad break.
Yeah,
like. It barely went into a bunker, or you just got a bad bounce. That's what happens in golf all the time. So pretty good from there. I feel like it's like I have no problem with it.
It is acknowledging though that you were in a not desirable spot. So
yes.
However it got there, you are 100% acknowledging that.
It may be acknowledging that it wasn't that good, but they're giving you a break based on where you
based on your location.
Like you hit it to 20 feet, which isn't really that good, but it's like, from there, not bad.
Not terrible. It's not terrible.
My favorite is pretty sporty from there. I really like the phrasing and the way that rolls off my tongue.
I love it. Pretty sporty.
Pretty sporty from there, Kyle, which I don't say that to you very often.
I've never heard you say that, and I'm glad you never said that. That would probably make me angry. Better than being at the office or work. Bad day of golf is a better day of work.
A bad day at the golf course beats a good day at the office.
I disagree sometimes because there can be some bad days and you just leave feeling bad.
If I sling 3 cars, I had more fun than when I
shot 83.
Yeah. I don't care how nice a day it is.
Yeah, I'll go sling some bricks. You'll go sling some cars instead of that all day long.
This literal, folks. Kyle does not throw bricks.
No, I sell them. So, all right,
brick salesman.
Yeah, go ahead. You hit the next one.
That'll play.
That's acknowledging a terrible.
That's very similar. That's in the same family as that won't hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. I
like to say that to somebody in the driving range, like if they hit, it's even funnier if they hit like one really, really bad, like they shank on the driving range. That'll play. You can play that all day.
All day. Caught a little thin, but that'll play.
That'll play, bud.
I love it. I say this often. Or no, it's your turn. Go ahead. Hit the next one.
This phrase is no pictures on the scorecard. My dad always told me the scorecard don't know. Is what he always told me. Scorecard don't know.
Yeah. A lot of times you'll have, a circuitous par or possibly a crazy birdie, and you don't feel like you deserve it. Hey, you don't got to draw a picture on the scorecard. It just goes in. Or you hit a putt 1,000 miles an hour and it just happens to hit the pin and drops, or you skull one in the hole, or something stupid. Hey, you don't got to draw a score. You don't got to draw a picture on the scorecard. I actually kind of like this one. I say it often. I have no problems with it.
Yeah,
I have no problems with it.
No problems with that.
Sit and bite. Those are used quite a bit. And
very guilty of these.
Very guilty of them. And you typically, I don't feel like you say this when there's any opportunity that they will sit or bite. The only times you say it is when it's not going to do.
It's too late. Yeah.
It's way too late.
It's sailing past the hole.
You're praying. It's a complete prayer that's leaving your body. Yeah. You're hoping to influence the ball somehow because there's no way this ball's stopping. It's come out way too hot. It's not stopping. It's not going to sit and it's not going to bite. But for whatever reason, you can't help yourself. You
have to say it. In the same family, I like to yell, cut or draw as it's doing the opposite. Like if the ball is hooking, I love to yell cut, like as it's hooking, as if it could just hook and then kind of turn and fade back.
Yeah. Those are the things you yell when it's too late. It's way too late.
Then you're just frustrated. Yeah. And just somehow you just think that screaming at an object that's flying through the air is going to do something. Yeah. But we do it. I do it every time.
All right, next one. You hit it.
Last one is hit a house. I think that's pretty silly. It's like usually when you're hitting a putt, as soon as you hit it, it's funny, I guess, if you say it while someone else is putting. As soon as they hit, like, oh, hit a house. You just play with a guy who's like, hit the Galleria.
Yeah, exactly.
Big old shopping mall in Birmingham.
Shopping mall in Birmingham. Yep. I like another one that's kind of similar. It's not really hit a house. I like Taxi. That's
Yes.
a good one.
Yes,
that's a good one. As the ball flies, as the ball just travels by way further than where you started. And then the last one is be right. Be right.
This goes back to the first hole that we watched you in a member, which you did hit a absolute butt dart in there. But you're like, how about going the hole?
Yeah. That's one thing that's one thing that I got to work on, that I say a lot. I say go in a lot. I say go in. When I hit
that's a no-no. That's a no-no.
I do. I say go in whenever I hit one that's just never leaves the flag and I know it's going to be good. I'm like, oh my God, go in. I say that way too much. That is something I got to work on.
That's horrible.
I got to come up with something else.
If I wasn't your friend, like, that would make me upset to hear you say that. If I was just playing with you, like in a match, be like, dude, who's this guy? I think he is.
Yeah, who does?
Go in.
Go in. Like,
you can say that around the green. If you chip it, you can say that.
You know what? But from 205, don't say it. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Probably say get close. Say
be as good as you look.
Be as good as you look. That's a good. Yeah, that's not bad. But go in. Don't say that. Don't be Kyle on that. I say that way too much. I say that
because even if it goes in, you're still a douchebag for saying it.
Exactly. I don't know. One day it's going to hit and it's going to work and it's going to feel.
I've thought it on par threes. Like, I've made contact and I've seen it go up and be like, oh my goodness.
I know that yardage. That yardage.
142. That one felt pretty good. And then usually it's like 20 feet short or long.
Yeah, one time, here's another one, and this one backfired on me big time. So we're on a par 5. I was like 200 out, and I think I just I just watched Jack Nicklaus talk about his in 1986 on 15 or 16 when he hits a tee shot to like a couple inches, but he hits it up, and his son says, "Oh, be good or get there or be right," and he just goes, "It is." So I pulled one of those, except the guy goes, "Oh, be there," and I said, "Oh, it is," and it was like 10 yards short of the green. It looks so good though. It looks so good in the air, and it came up way short. I'm gonna say the wind hit it, but anyway.
I would say even more douchey than go in. I play with Jacob Harper used to say, "Oh, don't go in," like as it's headed right at it. Like he just doesn't even want it to go in. That's a mega douche move.
Oh yeah,
I love you, Jacob.
You got to be really good to be able to say that, though.
Yeah, that's when you're just, and if you're on it all day, like, don't go in.
Don't go in, please. We've had enough. Enough. Absolutely. So a little quick Corn Ferry Tour update. Blaine's going to come on later and give us a full recap. We may have another guest who almost won the whole thing a little bit later in the week too, that'll come on and give it a recap. But Blaine gets through. He shoots, finishes 3 under. I think it was a T inside the T19, inside the top 20. That guarantees him 8 starts on the Corn Ferry Tour. So
huge.
Way to go, Blaine. Way to finish it out.
We're proud of you, man.
Very proud that we have friendship, and proud that you actually let us talk to you on this podcast. And thanks for supporting us. And we're going to, obviously we're huge fans. So Blaine gets through. Another buddy of ours, Andrew Kozan. It's his first attempt at Q school, fresh out of college. And the guy almost wins it. The guy literally, he almost wins it. He was tied for the lead for like the last, probably the last little stretch, last 12 holes, from about 11 through 16, he was tied for the lead. And then this dude, Zach Fisher, birdies 16 and 18 and edges him out by one shot.
Whatever, Zach.
whatever, Zach, congrats. You can,
Cool,
you
Zach.
can come on the pod anytime you want to. But congrats, man. That's big time. And he started off he shot 2 over, and he was way out of it, like way out of it. And then he proceeds to shoot 67, 63, 66. Strong.
The 67 would have been on the nasty weather day too. So that's
Yeah.
going out on the nice day and playing bad, and then turning around and getting right back in it on the nasty day. That's
the nasty
ballsy.
day. Very, very
Ballsy,
gutsy.
brother.
So good job, Andrew. Hope to talk to you soon. He could be our guest for Friendship Friday this week. So stay tuned. And we will. So you know how to handle anger, and you know how to use the right golf lines to get you through your round. For humor, you know which ones to avoid. That's why we're here. We want to go through these lists, and we want to break them down the way the Dadbods always break them down. Nate, you got anything else to add?
I think this was a good episode, Kyle. I think that
There's much
we
needed.
think folks learned stuff, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to expand your golf mind.
Education.
That's
Education.
Right.
Educate you, and we're gonna have fun. Let me tell you something else we want to educate you on, and that's this booming style of golf joggers. You need to check out Primo Golf Apparel. Goes check out all their joggers. They got like 7 or 8 colors, and just buy one pair. Use coupon code DADPOD15, because you can use the coupon code as many times as you want to. DADPOD15. Take 15% off your order. Just get one pair. Just try them. You're gonna. It's kind of like when there's a really cold swimming pool. These are ones you just got to jump on in. Okay, just jump on in and try it. And once you get in, you're gonna love it. Once you get in the pool, we're all having fun. It's a blast. It's awesome. Get in, try it. You're gonna love them. The material's awesome. They feel great. They look great. If you got elite calves, they look even better. So
not required, but definitely encouraged.
Definitely encouraged. Check them out. PrimoGolfApparel.com. Use coupon code DADPOD15. Take 15% off your order. We love them already. We all got a pair, and we have no fear when we have them on. We just feel great. Ankles out for Blaine Barber. Ankles out for life. Primo Golf Apparel. Guys, this has been episode 84. It's Tuesday. It was a lot of fun. This ought to help you get through the rest of the week. But guess what? We're going to be back again tomorrow, because we do it all 5 days of the week.
Hey, what's tomorrow, Kyle?
Would you rather? Wednesday. And can't wait. We got some secret scenarios coming, and I can't wait to dissect them with our buddy Tommy Kworth's going to join us. So it'll be a lot of fun. Would you rather Wednesday tomorrow? It's going to be a banger. Don't miss it. The Dadbod Golf Pod everywhere on social media, on YouTube. Subscribe now. Leave us a rate, subscribe, review on the Apple Podcast app. Catch us tomorrow, then Thursday, then Friday, and then we're going to do it again the next week, Monday through Friday. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is doing it, guys. See you tomorrow. Dadbod Golf Pod.
Always
stroking.